Okay, I'm gonna get started.
Okay.
Yay! Everyone's had a hard week.
It's a private concert.
It is, yes.
We bought out the seats.
Yeah, there are people online, so yeah. Okay. Land in my mind, crawling through the sound. I found it, now I recognize it. Everywhere it's a ground. Swimming up a concrete river, paddling through pine and pavement. I melted, blended, and then re-cemented inside an unprotected hall. Stole sweet astride a bicycle defraud, stingweed atop a tower with an unrevolving view of illuminated sails, gray and green, gray and green. The brightest blue could never come between gray and green and amber, rowing toward a lowered drawbridge, clambering onto the sea wall, confecting cloud-covered cinnamon rolls, wowed by crowds of glaucous-winged gulls. See, no sea, look at the harlequins, I wish you'd said to me. Over a decade I discerned a path, my passport went defunct, now that junket's out of reach. Gray and green, gray and green. The reddest flags forever come between gray and green and amber. Everybody's body sways in unfamiliar funny ways, traveling on rainbow wheels of color. Down below, the crows pecking soup at surface streets, the subway sounds resounding beats, beckoning me to retreat on the heels of mighty feet. But where there's a will, there's a way, and I will every day until I dry, every day until I dry. Wait, don't tell me, blare the heritage horns, but I won't leave. I haven't heard first ear, the 9 o'clock gun, or the steam chimes. I've yet to feel first foot, the boom of the sooty grouse in the mountain woods. I have more notes to take on the colors of the land in my mind. I have a wish to blow through the mist of the dandelion fountain. I have a truth to seek in the xeriscape of the hill. On the hill I have a past, a present, and a future in this city. Maybe no more than moments, but there's still a possibility. Thank you. Rough time of year, does it? Wait, okay, how does it start? Rough time of year, does it? Wait, okay. Rough time of year, does it get to you too? When it rains and your shoes never dry, I stay inside with my veins full of glue, and I stick to a screen till my battery dies. I don't need to be rich, only so wealthy as to pay for my food. I don't need to be huge, only so big as to ever be noticed. Do with that envy so strong that you can't even move. I must confess an embarrassing truth. Almost nothing can hurt me like thinking of you. You got a beautiful home, best-selling novel and effortless style. You enchant the people around you. They swoon when you show even the hint of a smile. Does it darken the doors to the lofty salons of the luminaries? I wouldn't know, I wouldn't know, I only know weeks of god-awful overcast days, abstinence from sun on the skin, drifting deeper and deeper into quarantine until my own company begins to wear thin. Thank you. Let's see. This one is called November, and it comes out this Friday in October, so that you'll have it when November comes. It's all part of my grand plan. And yeah, I feel like I used to be very unhappy in the month of November, and writing this song made me sort of like get through some of my November feelings. Songs have a way of doing that. One small sound, one small word, in tongues all over the world. I said it, I said it. One small word, I said it, I didn't, I said it, I didn't. Tongues all over. Scars, can't pick them out, can't press them in. I'll never hide my scars, I'll never hide my scars. One small sound, one small sight, one unsheathed knife must glint in an alternate timelines. Like one rust-ridden blade juts out of a friendly moonstruck shape to tear, tear, terribly, terribly, tear, tear, terribly, the delicate crepe of night. Familiarity breeds indifference. Familiarity breeds discontent. Familiarity breeds indifference. Familiarity breeds discontent. vivid brownish green November smile, blandishing my two-timing door. One small sound, one small bite, one toenail tooth, one loggerhead shrike, muscular mind, vertebrae, doppelganger on barbed wire in a parallel universe. My tongue parallelly bleeds. One small drop in a month full of blood, in tongues all over the world. I said it, I didn't, it doesn't matter what I said or didn't. Admitted you were never going to get it. I was always gonna get it. Can't pick them out, can't press them in. I'll never hide my scars. Can't pick them out, can't press them in. I'll never hide my familiarity breeds. Familiarity breeds. Not only is it thicker blood is stickier than water, maybe that's relevant somehow. Can I explode now? Thank you. This is a very, very old song, like over a decade now. But I'm bringing it back because I thought it would be nice, because it's just I think it's a happy song, kind of. Some people have thought it wasn't, but I don't know. I maintain, and I wrote it, so I feel like I can say this is supposed to be. Bittersweet maybe is the way to describe it. Okay. Spring and still, leaves have not all fallen from the trees, holding hands and skipping stones across the river. Flowers open wider than I've ever seen. You can see them too. If you hurry, you can see them too. If you come back to me. Spiral bound the pages that you wrote to me. In between the letters lies a secret that I'm meant to see. It has been a season since I've seen the sea, but we can go there soon. If you hurry, we can go there soon. If you come back to me. When I sit and sip my tea, you're facing me. You, a day, a month, a year ago, it's all the same to me. On every bus I see, on every street I see, in every passing pair of shoes I see you. You can see me too. If you hurry, you can see me too. If you come back. Thank you. Okay, this one, Disembodied Mind. A week from tomorrow, I'm filming a music video for it. And it's gonna be, I feel like, from what I have seen so far of the storyboard, with storyboard is like like all the different shots and everything. And from what I've seen of it, it seems very appropriate to be filming it during the month of Halloween. And I feel like that's all I'm going to say, but it definitely, I'm very excited. It's going to be very different from anything that I've done before. Yes. Okay. It's very interesting. I don't know, the place next door to here has very loud music, and so it's like we have a nice background, like ambiance going on even between songs. Okay. I am in trouble with myself again. I am in trouble, 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 trouble. I am in trouble with myself again. I am in trouble, 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 but I do believe there's beauty within. That's why I can't stop picking my skin, digging for a buried treasure, digging for a way for me to say goodbye to the stranger on the other side. Say hello to the bliss of a disembodied mind. Myself again. I am in trouble, 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 trouble. I am in trouble with myself again. I am in trouble, 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 but I do believe there's a reason to live. That is why I'm gonna go to sea in a sieve. Get me soaked and squeeze me through till there's nothing left to do but say goodbye to the stranger on the other side. Say hello to the bliss of a disembodied mind. Myself again. I am in trouble, 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 trouble. I am in trouble with myself again. I am in trouble, 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 and I don't believe we could ever agree. That's why I'll do anything to keep myself away from me. Maybe when I'm out of sight, I'll see me in a better light. Every word of the spell to rip the soul from its shell. Say goodbye to the stranger on the other side. Say hello to the bliss of a disembodied mind. I am in trouble with myself again. I am in trouble, 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 trouble. I am in trouble with myself again. I am in trouble. Thank you. All my antics and my gibberish put a damper on my sentences. I'm a cuttlefish trying to cover up my incompetence. Maybe your fancy just isn't ticklish. Maybe your heart belongs to another fish, but on your part that'd be foolish. Baby, I think you ought to think through this. The sea is big, 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 and it's full of scary things like great white sharks and colossal squid. And I'm worried about you. I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want you to get hurt. If you love something, so they say, you should set it free. But I disagree, 'cause I can safely say that catching and releasing isn't what I'd want for me. I know better than you do. I know better than you do what is best for you to do. Can't you see the logic there? It's super logical. My perspective is an outside one, and that's really saying something, cause we have enough mirrors, and since we're under the water, there isn't a surface for you to see reflection in. Not that you don't look nice. In fact, how wonderful you look is exactly what the problem is. The sea is big, 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 and it's full of scary things like great white sharks and colossal squid, and I'm worried about you. I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want you to get hurt. It guts me every time I hear you're frequenting such sketchy dives. It's not like it's a crime, but what if you get caught by a scuba diver just like Nemo and I can't find you? Ooh, 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 ooh. Still I'd never cease my quest for you. What else would there be for me to do? Sure, there are plenty of fishes in the ocean, but no one of them could ever get a hook in my devotion. So my love for you supports recent scholarly publications reporting that fish have a greater capacity for memory than was previously believed, and I'll miss you for the rest of my life. Thank you.
That is very impressive. Get all those words.
It's a lot of words.
Tongue twister.
Yes. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I'm gonna run out of air, or it's all just gonna, I don't know, like it's all gonna go away and I won't have any idea what I'm doing. I was looking at, I should have said this before that song, but yesterday my friend Becca showed me these like YouTube videos of like some of the mysteries of the deep, and it felt very relevant to this song because there was this squid that was like, had like 30-foot like tentacles, and just the image of it was so surreal. All of them, I mean, there was a lobster that wasn't very surreal, but most of it, like 9 out of 10 were very, very, it was like these like deep sea like spiders with these spindly legs, and yeah. Anyway, this is the edutainment part of the program. Okay, actually, that is very appropriate for the next song, Atlantesia, which is inspired by the world's smallest flightless bird, the inaccessible island rail. I feel like it's like, this is like from the perspective of that bird, like, yeah. I know what you think of me. I know what you say. I know you're only here to poke and prod and analyze me, and you're all wide-eyed and wondering, why'd I leave? Why'd I stay? Why'd I evolve beyond the point where you could recognize me? But I'm not so different. And so what if I am? Maybe I've changed, but I look at me and I don't think I'm strange. I saw you from the pebble beach with your spyglass in your hand, as you cursed into the spray. I'm not ashamed to say I prayed you'd never reach land, but I can't say I'm astounded. You would track me down, come around, 'cause it's you, and I always knew it would never cross your mind. I might not want to be found. I so different. And so what if I am? Maybe I've changed, but I look at me and I don't think I'm strange. You know what I think of you. You know what I keep inside my walls. You know it all, and you know I've never been too good at standing tall. So call me inaccessible and say that I left 'cause I couldn't deal. But I feel what I feel, and I had to leave it all behind so I could heal. I'm not so different, and so what if I am? Maybe I've changed, but I look at me and I don't think I'm strange. But I look at me and I don't think I'm strange. Thank you. I am living in the eye of the storm, winded and unwound down on the floor, trying to find the door, trying to find the door, trying to find the door. I can't see for all the dust in the air, could wave it away but I wouldn't dare. Some of it might be you, some of it might be you, some of it might be you. Every day and every night you are the soundtrack of my life, and now it's all a silent film. Every cloudy afternoon your voice rang out and lit the room, but now it's always dark and oh so quiet. I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know where to begin. Sometimes the days were long, sometimes the days were long, sometimes the days were long, but the years were so short. I am living in the shadow so sad and alone again. Didn't we have more time? I thought we had more time. Couldn't we have more time? Every day and every night you are the soundtrack of my life, and now it's all a silent film. Every cloudy afternoon your voice rang out and lit the room, but now it's always dark and oh so quiet. I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know where to begin. Trying to find the door, trying to find the door, trying to find the door. Thank you. And hello. Okay. Let's see. This one is coming out on all platforms on December 1st. So I'm really, really excited about it. It has all these great woodwinds and strings, and it's really, I feel like I get very excited listening to it. So yeah, I wish that I almost I should just not play it and just play you that recording instead. But that's not why you're here. So yeah. Sparks fly every time I identify a species I have hitherto never seen in the field, seen in the feather. Sparkbird of destiny drew us together. Every smile line on my face can be retraced down to this bliss, second down to this split place. Is it magical thinking, or is it magical realism, or is it neither here nor there? Every time I check my wrist, it's another brand new freckle past another brand new hair. I'm growing up against my will. Will you finally resurrect the time I've killed? Will you finally resurrect the time I've killed? Sparks fly every time I visit this park. I envision the phantom of a giddy little cartoon to me, jittering on the electrifying cusp of discovery. Before and after the storm, all I wanted was to be seen and to see some signs of a world still turning and turning and turning. Some signs of a world still forming and forming and forming. Rebirth of a dream still burning, burning, burning. Is it magical thinking, or is it magical realism, or is it neither here nor there? Every time I check my wrist, it's another brand new freckle past another brand new hair. I'm growing up against my will. Will you finally resurrect the time I've killed? Will you finally resurrect the time I've killed? Sparkbird. Thank you. Welcome to the front row. Let's see. wake up and look out the window. Half the yard is burning and the other half is covered in snow. Is it Arbor Day? Is it Boxing Day? I'm sure today must be a minor holiday. Seasons, grievings to us one and all. Once we get the hang of it, we'll forget to get upset, bearing each unsettling new part. So adaptable, we're so adaptable. So adaptable, we're so adaptable. As the world is ending, we can keep pretending that none of this will matter in an hour. First we lose the polar bears, now we lose the flowers. Not a summer's day, not a winter's day, not a summer's day, not a winter's day. Shall I compare thee to the judgment day? Is it All Saints' Day? Is it All Souls' Day? Is it All Fools' Day? Is it All Saints' Day? Is it All Souls' Day? Is it All Fools' Day? Is it Arbor Day? Is it Boxing Day? I'm sure today must be a minor holiday. And the world is ending, and we keep pretending that none of this will matter in an hour. 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 Thank you. It's ukulele time. All right. Let's see. We'll see. Okay. Sometimes I feel like ukuleles go out of tune in a matter of seconds. But this time it decided to cooperate. A city in ruin, but only for the blink of an eye. A pitiful tune, but only for a moment in time. In the long run we came back to these old streets when the barriers had all gotten buried at sea. And when these buildings all turned green, we agreed it's better than it used to be. How long has it been since we last fell fear of the sun and the wind, and how long will it be till we feel the metropolis of Eden? We live in Israel, a city in bloom, a city that adapts to survive. A little more room for underdogs and misfits to thrive. In the rooftop gardens, the purple finches are pecking out the eyes of the wild yellow sunflowers, smiling at vanilla skies. And you and I are finally free to do the things we like, be it making art or making out and stargazing every night. And oh, how sweet would it be if an Easter Phoebe nested on the balcony? And oh, how sweet to begin seeing life as a gift, not a contest to win. We came back to these old streets when the barriers had all gotten buried at sea. And when these buildings all turned green, we agreed it's better than it used to be. How long has it been since we last felt fear of the sun and the wind? And how long will it be till we feel the metropolis of Eden? We live in Israel. Oh, how long has it been since we last felt fear of the sun and the wind? And how long will it be till we feel the metropolis of Eden? We live in Israel, a city in bloom. We can do the things we like, a city in bloom. We can do the things we like, a city in bloom. We can do the things we like, a city in bloom. Thank you. Hello. This is a brand new song, like very, very new, like a week old. And so first time I performed it, and it's kind of, I feel like it's like a scrapbook of now, because it is like, it feels very like everything that I'm seeing around me, except for some of it is more like about things that aren't. Never mind. Okay, I'll just play it. But also I realized it's funny because the song is called Sun Goes Dark, and there was an eclipse yesterday, and I didn't even make that connection. So it's like even more a scrapbook of right now than I thought. But it's more about fall, I guess, than anything else. Okay. Lay me down among the bones within my reliquary, dye balls and chestnuts dotting the damp yellow yard. Eyes open wide, but there's a shroud across the sky. Squirrels scurry by, climbing the trees I never made the time to try. Ooh, what a thought. Ooh, what have I ever thought summer would pass so fast. Day by day I met each arbitrary deadline and maintained the silly charade of a person who can act their age. Now silk-tailed waxwings, jingle bells my mind recalls, but ears can't hear. I seek them, following paths of berries dropping everywhere. Ooh, what a thought. before the mold crept into figs and quinces. I meant to rinse myself in a warm golden light and let it sink deep into my skin and fold a blanket round my heart, knowing it's hard to keep hope alive when the sun goes dark. Ooh, what a thought. Ooh, what have I ever thought? Ooh, what a thought. Summer would pass so fast. Thank you. Feels good to have gotten it out. Are you regretting choosing to go to the... Okay. Listen to the varied thrush. The freezing rain has pushed them down into the valley with the rest of us, flushed from the comfortably lush forest floor. They draw their bows across serrated edges of musical saws and crush the frigid, sharply pointed hearts of icicles like us. Crush, 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 crush. Swish, swish, the osprey hovers seeking fish. The glassy pond displays the menu but won't serve the dish. To birds who wish to linger when the air turns cold, to find pressure to defer to cackling geese and western gulls. Wish, 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 wish. Who doesn't wish they could begin to leave? Who doesn't wish they could believe in letting something end? We have these wishes, but we're hung up on a superstitious focus on the family. We seem collared doves with love much stronger than we probably should ever hope for ours to be. Are we are today? Will we be or we will be tomorrow? Were we we're already long ago? We don't know what price makes sense to pay, so we settle for indebted sorrow, never knowing we could dine and dash into that nullifying snow. Thrash, thrash, the so-called trash birds taking baths betray their cuteness in the recklessness with which they lash their lustrous feathers, petroleum with flecks of ash, in an unseasonable puddle glaciating fast. Splash, 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 splash. Freeze, splash, 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 freeze, splash, 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 freeze, splash, splash, splash. Hush, hush, listen to the varied thrush. Hush, hush. Hush, hush, listen to the varied thrush. Hush, hush. Hush, hush. Hush, hush. Hush, hush. Hush, hush. Thank you so much. This has been too close for like ever since I played the ukulele. It's been like way too close. Like I should not be having to lean away from it. Okay. Right. So this is the last song. So I'm sorry. Yeah.
We're
But
sorry, we got the wrong time.
oh well, I'm glad that that is all that it was. I mean, hopefully I put out the right time.
I think you did. We just got it on the calendar wrong.
No, that's okay. I keep moving it early because so at one point it was like I did these shows at like 5, and then or maybe even later, and then I was like, 5 is so late, and then I was like, move it to 4:30, and then I asked the people who have the venue. I was like, is there any chance I could do even earlier? Because my evenings are precious to me. I will perform in the evening, but if I can perform in the afternoon, I'm just like, oh, that's such a luxury. Okay. So, Blue Jay. Okay, it's a good note to end on. Though today I was thinking when I was watching a scrub jay out the window, I was like, why don't I say I'd be a scrub jay? It doesn't sound quite as elegant, I guess. Okay. Ta-da! Today! Okay, I'm gonna start that over. Ta-da! Today! The headache finally goes away, the headache finally goes. Ta-da! Today! I feel the harmony between my heart and body and my brain. Everything will be okay. And if you ask what bird I want to be, I'll say a blue jay. If you ask what time I want to leave, I'll change the conversation. If you lean in close and kiss me, I won't mind. I'll probably respond in kind. Ta-da! Today I find the energy to play, I find the energy. Ta-da! Today I hear a friendly melody in every enemy refrain. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Today, I see the light across the bay. Ta-da! Today, a sudden symphony is somewhere out there trumpeting my name. Everything will be okay. And if you ask what bird I want to be, I'll say a blue jay. If you ask what time I want to leave, I'll change the conversation. If you lean in close and kiss me, I won't mind. I'll probably respond in kind. 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 Thank you so much. I don't know what else to say except that I have some new stickers, and so I always have stickers, don't I? But there are new ones for the song that's coming out this Friday, November. This Friday is not November, but the song is called November. I feel like some people are like, what? It's already November. And then Sparkbird, the song. And if you're online, you can go to sparkbirdmusic.com and request them. There's like a form. And I suggest $1 per sticker, but I also will not refuse anyone a sticker because it's marketing. Okay. Thank you. I feel like I almost said I love you. Okay, thank you. I love you. Bye. Okay. Thank you.
I don't have any dollars there, actually.
Would you have $1,000?
I have $0.